Hello everyone, welcome back to more Political Excess. Today let's take a look at New York's congressional redistricting. Now this is for the new map that was just put in place. If you want to see my review of the old map, it'll be down in the links below. Now New York is losing a seat this cycle, going from 27 down to 26 seats. As of the last election, there were 19 Democrats and 8 Republicans. The process for redistricting was supposed to be controlled by an independent commission, but as most people know, that process fell through as the Democrats went around the commission, enacted their own map, and it worked its way through the courts. Eventually, the map was struck down by the state's highest court, and a new map was drawn by a special master. And this is the map that will be used for the upcoming midterms. So let's take a look. Now, there's a lot of geographic changes. I can't go over all those and look at each district. I'm mainly going to focus on the overall fairness of the map. So what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at 19 Democratic-leaning districts and 7 Republican-leaning districts. 7 of these districts are within single digits, 4 for the Democrats, 3 for the Republicans. Now, as for the geography, I don't want to spend too much time on it. There's just far too much to talk about. But this map does retain 2 GOP-leaning districts on Long Island, and Nicole Maliotakis, her district on Staten Island. She is no longer gerrymandered out of her district. So there are some competitive seats in the Hudson Valley area, and there's some pickup opportunities for both parties. So how fair is this map? Well, for some context, if you look at the last 2 cycles, statewide popular vote for the House, Democrats averaged about 65% of the vote, and Republicans about 34% of the vote. So in an even year, Republicans would control 7 seats, or about 27% of the total districts. And in a great year, potentially this year, they have a chance to pick up 4 more seats. So their reasonable best-case scenario is holding 11 of 26 seats, which is about 42%. And just to quickly compare it to the previous map that was struck down, the Republicans in an even year had 4 seats, and that was about 15% of the seats only. And in a great year on the old map, they could have potentially picked up 5 seats. So their absolute max was 9 on the rejected map. So that's 2 extra seats for their top line number. So that makes it a little bit more of a fair map. However, the downside is, in a good year for the Democrats, they will control over 84% of the seats still. So the Democrats still can come out way ahead in a favorable year for them. Now, the redistricting in New York has gotten national attention, especially as of late. First from the egregious gerrymandering to the Court of Appeals striking down the map, and then the subsequent redrawing of the map. And I think they really did themselves a disservice by claiming this is an out-of-state Republican takeover. Statements like that made no sense when the old map was so heavily in their favor. They could have just said, yeah, they tried to get away with one, and they got caught. Instead, they had to act like they were the victims when it was totally the other way around. I know it's all politics, but the map was struck down by a court filled entirely with appointees from Democratic governors. So you got to do better than that. Now, I'm sure if this were reversed, the Republicans would have tried to do the same thing. But in this case, it's the Democrats that come out of this looking greedy. One other thing to mention now is on this new map, the new 12th district here does have 2 incumbent Democrats, Carolyn Maloney and Jerry Nadler. They're in the same district. They're both about the same age, mid-70s. They both were first elected in 1992. High-ranking Democrats. That's the national story. They're both running. I don't know who's going to win, but one of them's going to get knocked out, and it's a high-profile race to watch. So, in conclusion, how fair is the map? The map is still, I think, slanted toward the Democrats. Less so, that's for sure. Overall, the Republicans are still coming up a little bit short. They only have a small number of safe seats, but at least it's better than the old map, where they have some targets to pick up. But in a blue year, the Republicans are going to be really scared to face this map. So, not a good map, but a better map. So let me know what you think of this map. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.